now to more of our ongoing series, Brain Power Today. Have researchers now found a way to unlock our brain's fountain of youth?
Our special anchor, Maria Shriver, is back with more on that. Maria, we hope so.
We hope so. We're counting on it. Well, most of us associate getting older with losing our memory and lots of aches and pains. But now there's growing evidence that these ailments are actually preventable. You're about to meet some seniors whose brains are stronger and their bodies healthier than ever before.
At 74, Nancy Asbedian has the brain of a 20-something.
If you keep doing things mentally and physically, they all come together.
This Massachusetts grandmother is part of a special club of seniors known as Super-Agers. In memory tests, their brains are as sharp as people in their 20s.
Their memories are very youthful and they show no evidence of memory loss.
Neuroscientist Lisa Feldman Barrett wanted to know why. So in a recent study, she scanned the brains of more than a dozen Super-Agers and got the shock of her career.
And we found a whole set of regions which are much thicker and much better connected, which means they are more youthful. And in fact, when you look at Super-Agers' brains and you compare them to young people, they're indistinguishable.
So what keeps these older brains so young?
The word boredom has never been allowed in my house.
Researchers say Super-Agers like Nancy challenge their brains and bodies on a regular basis, exercising daily and pushing themselves to master new skills. In the last year, Nancy's learned how to play piano, chess, even pool.
One of the things that they seem to do is push through discomfort. If you cultivate that feeling of yuck at least once a day and kind of push through it.
Cultivate yuck.
Yeah, that feeling of, I can't do this, it's really hard, I want to stop, but you just do it anyway.
And it's not just our brains that can defy older age. At nearly 80 years old, these women move like kids, playing on jungle gyms, even climbing trees.
Do you actually believe that people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s can be moving like they were in their 20s?
Maybe even better than. So, like, what's your instrument?
In their new book, Dynamic Aging, fitness expert Katie Bowman and her clients, Joan, Laura, and Joyce, reveal the simple movements that have boosted their brains and cured their aches and pains.
It's move in a different way than you have been for the last 20 or 30 or 40 years, because all of those tiny shifts in movement, they do the same thing as the movements that you do in the gym. You adapt to them.
So by changing the way you walk,
yes,
by changing the way you stand, by changing
yes,
the way you move through life, you avoided surgery?
Yes, exactly so.
Bowman says one of our worst habits is sucking in our stomachs to appear thinner. Over time, she says, it can cause constipation and other health problems. So learn to relax it.
Can you let the abdominal wall in the front drop down towards the floor?
Another health trick? Strengthening our legs by changing how we move up and down from chairs. Many of us use momentum as a crutch.
Less momentum and less falling, both on the up and on the down.
Steps to turn back the clock and make what's old young again.
Wow.
Okay, well, another key to super aging is the kind of stress in your life. Experts say constant toxic stress from relationships or work environments can be very harmful to your brain. But occasional bouts of stress can actually be good for it, as long as you stay hopeful and positive. And another thing they talked about is walk around in bare feet.
Right.
Get used to that, stretch your muscles out, constantly be moving. We've become way too sedentary. You have to get up and move.
That was so fascinating.
That was so fascinating.
Be a great TV show, Super-Agers.
Super-Agers. Oh, I got a new job.
What about their diets, Maria?
They're all very healthy. They talk about being very healthy, but they attribute really the fact that they keep learning, keep moving, keep exercising more than actual diet.
The most fast for all of us.
Cool.
Pushing through that
Yuck.
discomfort.
Through yuck.
Yeah.
Pushing through
How about
yuck.
learning chess, learning language?
I know.
like, hello.
Pool, shooting pool.
I like binge watching Netflix, not on a list.
They made us feel quite lazy.
Yeah, I know. Get up. Move.
Maria, thank you, as always.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.